Hello, everyone. This is Pal Ponder on Weather coming at you with another video. In today's update, we're going to be talking about a powerful storm system that's going to be the main culprit, which promises to be an active week ahead. So, before I do get started, if you do like weather related content, please subscribe to my channel and definitely share with your friends on social media that are going to be impacted in the area for this week. All right, so let's get started. So let's start off with the overall depiction of this powerful storm system that you can see it pretty evident. We've got a developing cold front that's going to be pulling south, but we have a huge trough that's going to be digging all the way down on the California coast. And it really gets wound up and starts really deepening and pulling in some of that Gulf moisture. We've got temps well into the 70s this afternoon, almost approaching 80 degrees with these elevated dew points, and it's going to tap into that Gulf moisture and create these updrafts and this lift that's needed for severe weather. And it's evident we've got a current tornado watch currently, as of right now, between now and essentially 1 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, for essentially covering 5 different states, basically from Jonesboro and Harrison, Arkansas. We're looking at several tornadoes that is going to be capable with this particular system, and tennis ball size hail. That is damaging hail. We're talking 2.5 inches, and then wind gust up to 70 miles an hour. So if you live in this particular zone, in this yellow shaded area, take cover. Right now, it's about 6 o'clock on Monday evening. So between now and the next 7 hours, definitely be on the lookout for these potentials from this particular system. Now, if we expand the view, now tomorrow, there'll be another severe weather aspect. That deep trough that we saw before is going to extend into Texas now. And along with that cold front, it's going to tap into some of that and start creating those towering thunderstorms now for the deep south. And you're going to be under the gun in San Antonio, Austin, down to Killeen and Round Rock, Texas, into College Station. The Storm Prediction Center's got a slight risk of severe weather for tomorrow, damaging winds, large hail, and isolated tornadoes with this event. An extremely heavy rainfall. This area is going to be getting, probably 2 to 3 inches over the next Tuesday and Wednesday from this particular system. Because we expand the view, this low pressure system pretty much kind of hugs the coast. I mean, this is going to be a dynamic system that's going to be tapping into some of that colder air and these warmer ocean Gulf temperatures, and these higher dew points is going to create that overrunning where those thunderstorms are going to break out, if not thunderstorms, some very heavy rain, which this area does not need anymore for Texas, but it is welcomed in South Texas. You are in a drought, so this is going to be some welcome rain for you guys. But for much of Louisiana and Mississippi and Alabama and into Georgia, we're talking 3, 4, 5 inches of rain on top of the severe weather aspect from this system. And it's evident on Wednesday, the severe weather shifts east, and now we're getting to the areas of New Orleans, Baton Rouge, going to be under the gun, Mobile, Alabama, into parts of Lafayette. So this particular zone is going to be under the gun for that severe weather of large hail, damaging winds, straight line winds, and isolated tornadoes from this event. And on the outskirts, you're going to be dealing with more of the heavy rain from this system. Now, if we take it out another frame, by Thursday, this will swing into Georgia, and this low pressure system is 1,007 now. But I want you to take attention to this other low pressure, this little clipper system up north, because eventually these things look to merge off the southeast coast and potentially create even a bigger system for this weekend. So we're going to be dealing with a severe weather aspect down south, and that severe weather will bleed into, by Thursday, into parts of South Carolina, into Columbia. Now we're talking into Tallahassee, parts of like Jacksonville, into Savannah, Georgia, the Gainesville, Florida area. You're going to be under the gun of that slight risk. the Storm Prediction Center, as of right now, has a 15% chance, but um, you're going to be in that zone where you're going to be impacted from those large hail, damaging winds, and isolated tornadoes. So spring is starting off with a bang with a dynamic system the first week of meteorological spring. If we take it out another frame, now we have that low pressure system showing where it's deepening over the southeast coast to parts of South Carolina, and these things starts to merge. This is by Thursday night into Friday morning. We've got another clipper system that's pulled in from and diving southeast, and this will eventually tap into and kind of merge and create one huge storm over the northeast coast, because we will essentially go from 1,005 millibar all the way down to 969. And so the past couple days for this system, there's no question this thing is going to bomb out. And you know, and how far inland, and a deviation of 50 miles can make all the difference in the world, because there's no question this drops 30 to 40 millibars with pretty much the GFS, the European, the Canadian. They're all pretty much congruent. Where there's deviation is how far inland this system is going to go. So will it be a heavy, you know, major winter event for the Northeast? Or is it just stay offshore? If we zoom in to the latest Canadian update, like I said, a deviation of 50 miles or so will bring a major snow event for Boston and the New England coast. So we'll have to really watch this system, and we'll have probably a better grasp of this system and where exactly it's going to go. But typically this season, these things have been inland. So this is one of the few storms that have been offshore. So I think no question, Nova Scotia is going to get in, you know, full blown blizzard with this thing. No question. So the only question, the unanswered question right now is, of course, this is Monday. We're talking, you know, Saturday morning of where this system is going to be by Saturday morning. Does it stay offshore, or is it, you know, 100 miles inland and dump a major, you know, 6 to 12 inches of snow off the coast? So if we take it out to the latest GFS, and they have it down to a 964, so pretty much congruent on this thing bombing out over the ocean, just how far inland. So you can see these darker blues. I mean, those are, you know, 2, 3, at times 4-inch snowfall rates. So, and these winds will really be cranking 50, 60, up to 70 miles an hour. So probably blizzard conditions. So it would make, like I said, all the difference in the world if this pulls inland. So either way, I do think you're going to get some snow from this event. But like I said, we'll have to play this out and have to fine tune this, especially have a better grasp on it by, I would say, Thursday for sure. But overall, the main aspect from this particular system is just the heavy rain and the severe weather aspect, because it's a two-prong approach. I mean, this area is going to be receiving anywhere from 2 to 3 inches, no question, over parts of Texas, which is well needed for South Texas. Where it's not welcomed is in Louisiana and, you know, Alabama, and you know, into Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. So this area, it's not exactly welcome, because you've been getting relentless amount of rain, and you're going to be getting more of it. And unfortunately, the severe weather aspect of it too, you're going to have to be dealing with for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And this will ride up the coast as well and create that bigger storm system that we talked about. And we'll see if that actually is going to be pushing inland or not. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks so much for watching this video, and definitely share with your friends on social media, and stay with me, and please subscribe to my channel and catch me in the next video where I protect you before and after the storm.